Welcome to another episode of SwillinGrog's Wonderful World of Beer. This time around we have Australia's most popular beer, Victoria Bitter, or VB as it's known. 4.6% alcohol by volume, a product of Carlton and United Breweries, who are also a wholly owned subsidiary of the Foster's Group, who are currently in the process of being taken over by SABMiller. Alright, so what can I tell you about Victoria Bitter, VB as it's known here? Alright, well it is, like I said, Australia's most popular beer. Yeah, you go up to any pub in Australia and you're obviously quite likely to find this on tap. To most Australians watching is going to look a bit strange because this isn't actually what the can typically looks like. This particular can is a like part of what they're calling the Heritage series. It's like a reproduction of the 1958 can design. Yeah, so you might need to do a Google image search or have a look on Beer Advocate if you're interested in what the can typically looks like. But I picked this can up because I thought it was looked rather interesting, being like a reproduction of the 1958 can design. Anyhow, I think without further ado, we should open this up and make an assessment of it. Alright. Okay. Let's pour it out into a pub glass. Okay, it's quite carbonated. Okay. So the appearance is like a pale, well, almost golden yellow colour. Very carbonated. Not quite, about half a finger of head there. Okay, so let's have a smell. Make an assessment of the aroma. Oh, got some up my nose there. Alright. Okay. Well, there's a faint smell of grain and probably a more predominant smell there of corn. Anyhow, time for the taste test, so let's dive in. Cheers to you all. Alright, well, the flavour is, it's a nice sweet malty flavour. Yeah, I mean, it's quite smooth. Not much, I mean, although it's called Victoria Bitter, there's not much in the way of bitterness here. Yeah, it's only very mild, but, yeah, again, much like the smell, yeah, in the flavour I'm picking up a lot of corn. I mean, it is an adjunct lager, so yeah, that's definitely there. And it's quite pronounced as well. But for any Aussie, it's certainly a good thirst quencher on a hot summer's day. Yeah, not a terrible lot going on, flavour-wise. It's got no real sort of hot bite to it, and that's something I really enjoy, like in a beer. Yeah, or an adjunct lager or lager, but yeah, it's pretty plain, but it's definitely a beer for the working class, and yeah, there's nothing really in my opinion, there's nothing really overly offensive about the flavour. It's just more about, the lack thereof. I mean, it's, not going to sort of like, blow your mind, flavour-wise. But, yeah, it's just a very simple, like beer that's really pretty much just tailored to be a, a thirst quencher, for the, Aussie summer. On that note, I'll just gulp a bit more of this. Alright. It does have a bit of a sourness that does sort of linger in the palate. But, look, it's really not that bad. Yeah, maybe I have some sort of a sentimental attachment to it, but it's not one that I'd really go out of my way to buy ever. There's a lot better lagers out there, but I don't think it's terrible. But it's far from being an extraordinary, mind-blowing sort of a beer. But then again, it's not really surprising that this is like, Australia's most popular beer. In terms of drinkability, it's pretty high. I mean, this is something that's made to be guzzled by the masses. As for a rating out of 10, I think I'll give it a 5, because it's really quite average. But like I said, it's not terrible. I don't think it's deserving of any less. But there's a lot better lagers out there. Anyhow, that does bring us to the end of yet another SwillinGrog beer review. So until next time, cheers to you all.